Hi boys and girls. Well look, we've had this photograph showing us where the polar bear could be. Did you guess correctly? He must be in the South Pole, mustn't he? Because that's where the penguins live. Oh my goodness. Well, it's time we went on a polar bear hunt. And isn't it a good job we read that story yesterday about going on a bear hunt? Now we're ready, aren't we? So, the only thing is, the words in the story for the bear hunt are not going to be quite the same as if we went on a polar bear hunt, especially if we're going for a polar bear hunt in the South Pole. I think we better change the words. Do you think you can help me? Okay, let's make up our own hunt. Right, let's see then the sorts of things that we might find on our polar bear hunt. What have we got here? Ice. I definitely think we might see some ice in the South Pole. Do you? Right, let's go through the story here and see if we can change some words. Right, here we go. So let's open it up. We've got, we're going on a bear hunt. Well, we're not going on a bear hunt. We're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. Polar bears are not just big. They're really, really big. Can you think of a better word for big? We could have huge, or we could have gigantic. Can you think of another word which means big? I know a really good word, colossal. Have you heard that word before? Colossal means absolutely huge. I think I'm going to choose the word huge. I quite like that one. Let's have huge. So, we're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going to catch a huge one. What a beautiful day. Is it a beautiful day in the South Pole? It might be, but it's also going to feel really, really cold, isn't it? Can we think of a good word for really, really cold? It's about chilly, or any others? Freezing, that's a good one, isn't it? Okay, how about this then? We're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going to catch a huge one. What a freezing day. We're not scared. Now then, uh-oh, ice. Now in the book it says, grass, long, wavy grass. So the words long and wavy are describing words. They tell us a little bit more about the grass. Can you think of some good words that we could use to describe the ice? Let me think, what could we have? The ice looks, does it look rough? No, it doesn't. What's the opposite of rough? It's very smooth. Now then, I wonder what it would be like to walk on the ice. Would it be tricky to walk on it? What do you think it'd be like? What would your feet do? Your feet might go, they might slip and slide. So we could say the smooth, slippy ice. You might have your own words as well. So I'm going to go like this. Uh-oh, ice. I'm going to say smooth. And then I'm going to use the word smooth, slippy ice. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we'll have to go through it. And what did we just say it would be like? Slippy, slidey, slippy, slidey. We're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going to catch a huge one. What a freezing day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Snow. How are we going to describe the snow? What could we say about the snow? Have you got any good words? Have a little look. How can we describe it? It's definitely white, isn't it? It's very, very white. So we could say white snow. We've got another word we could use as well. How would it feel in your hand, do you think? It could be wet. And it's going to be very, very cold. Should we use that word? Cold. Okay. So, uh-oh, snow, cold, white snow. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we'll have to go through it. Oh, now then, what words do you think we could use to describe what going through snow would be like? What would you have to do with your feet to get through the snow? Would you tiptoe? Would you slide? Or would you stomp, stomp, stomp? What do you think? I think we might have to stomp through the snow. And what noise would it make as we're going through the snow? Do you remember from last week when you went in the snow? It's kind of like a crunching noise, isn't it? Not like crunchy leaves, but it kind of, the snow kind of crunches. Depends whether it's soft snow or hard snow really though, doesn't it? Ooh, soft. There's another good word. Soft, white snow we could have. I think we might go like this. Stomp, crunch, stomp, crunch, stomp, crunch. We're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going to catch a huge one. What a freezing day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Penguins. Look how many penguins there are here. So many of them. And they're all huddled together to keep them nice and warm. Do you know what we call a group of penguins like this? They can be called a colony of penguins. That's what you call a big group of them. They can be called a rookery of penguins. Or even, now this is a bit of a funny one, they can be called a waddle of penguins. So we could choose one of those words, couldn't we? I think I might go with colony. A colony of penguins, because there are so many of them. Do you know what noise a penguin makes? It makes a really loud squawking sound. Really, really loud. I bet these penguins will be loud, wouldn't they? So we could say, uh-oh, penguins. A colony, that means a big group, a colony of squawking penguins. Maybe you had some better ideas for your describing words. You might have said black and white penguins. You might have said waddling penguins. There are lots of words we could use. Okay, so let's say that together. Uh-oh, penguins. A colony of squawking penguins. We can't go over them. We can't go under them. Oh no, we'll have to go through them. Imagine if you had to get through those penguins. What would it be like? Be a bit of a squash and a squeeze, wouldn't it? Should we go like this? Ooh, squish, squash, squish, squash, squish, squash. I think so. We're going on a polar bear hunt. We're going to catch a huge one. What a freezing day. We're not scared. Uh-oh. Icicles. Long icicles. What else could we say about them? What are they like at the bottom here? They might be a little bit sharp, maybe. What else could we say? If they've got a little point at the bottom, we could say they are pointy, couldn't we? They're very smooth and shiny. Can you think of any other words? see. Let's have, I like the word long, long, and I like the word sharp. Long, sharp icicles. Right, should we put it all together? Will you join in with me? Uh-oh! Icicles. Long, sharp icicles. We can't go over them. We can't go under them. Oh no! We have to go through them. If you went through icicles like this, what would it be like, do you think? You might go, ouch, 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 especially if they were pricking you with their little points at the end. I'm not sure, what else might you do? You might go, ooh, you might have to go squeeze your way through them. Or you might be careful, 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 careful. That's up to you. You can decide on that one. Okay, now then, I've got a job for you to do. On this next page, we're going to come up to a snow mountain. Now, in exactly the same way that we've just done all those other places, I want you to think of how you would describe the snow mountain. You need to come up with 2 really good describing words and use it in the pattern of the story. So we'd go, uh-oh, a snow mountain, a something, something, snow mountain. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we'll have to go through it. Hang on a minute. Does that sound right to you? Go through a mountain? No, we might have to change those words. We can't go under it. We can't go through it. Oh no, we'll have to go over it. That sounds a bit better, doesn't it? So we've got a snow mountain, and right at the end, we're going to come to a snow cave. Now let's see what happens at the end of our story. It goes like this, doesn't it? Let's see. It says, uh-oh, a cave. Now we've come to a cave as well, but not any old cave, it's a snow cave. A narrow, gloomy cave. Ours might not be narrow and gloomy, maybe ours is snowy and cold. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Now this is your second job. So your first job is to describe the snow mountain, 2 words to describe the snow mountain, and also explain to me how you're going to travel over it. Okay, so like we've done squishy squashy and we've done slippy slidey, haven't we? So what's the words you might use to go over a snow mountain? And the other job I want you to do is I want you to describe the polar bear in a minute. So here it says tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? Now in here it says 1 shiny wet nose, 2 big furry ears, 2 big googly eyes. It's a... Now it's not going to be a bear, not an ordinary bear anyway. It's a polar bear. Now, you learned lots of information about polar bears last week, didn't you? So at the end of the story there, that's when you can use all of that information that you've been learning. Maybe you might say 4 rough paws, or you might say really sharp claws, okay? Or a big, what colour nose does a polar bear have? A big black nose. It's up to you, okay? And that will be the end of our story. Okay. So, 2 jobs for you there. 1 to describe the snow mountain, okay, and the second is to end the story by finding the polar bear in the I will help you out by putting a few notes for your grown-ups in case you can't remember the words, and your grown-ups can help you. But I want you to try and say the rhyme out loud, just like we have done the whole way through here. And if your grown-ups can film you doing it, that would be absolutely brilliant. Okay, I can't wait to see what you have to show me. All right, boys and girls, have a go at that, and I will come back later to, in fact, probably what I'll do is I'll read out some of your ideas and we can put it all together then, can't we, into our very own big polar bear story. Right, have fun. See you later.